The Jordan Poole shot. Are you okay with it or not? 888-957-9570. Because here's what's at play. I hear what you're saying, Dibs. Would I rather have Steph Curry shooting than Jordan Poole? Yes.
Yeah.
Here's my response to that. I don't think Steph Curry was going to get a good look.
Okay.
I think the Lakers felt the same way we did. And they said, look, we will live with anything that happens other than Steph Curry hitting a three. Okay. So we're going to put 2 trees on him.
Sure.
And that's it. We're going to follow him wherever he goes.
How would you feel about a Klay Thompson 3 versus a Jordan Poole 28-footer?
Better,
okay.
But not much better considering
really? Wow.
Well, look, he's 6'10". He's hitting. He's hitting. So he's the hot hand.
1 from more than 27 feet.
Well, I mean, what kind of a stat is that?
That's the only thing that matters when you're shooting a 28-footer.
Was he hitting or not?
He was hitting threes that were behind the line.
Listen,
not 28-footers.
If I can already, just in the conversation we had during the crossover and conversation we had in the other room, I can already gather what I think is probably the difference in the way you and I are looking at this. A lot of people are like, there was 10 seconds left. And I'm like, what is it you think that means? That you're making it sound like that's a lot of time, and it is.
It's a ton of time.
It is unequivocally not when you're in that situation. There are 10 seconds left, and you're down 3. If you play the let's get a 2 and foul game, could it work in your favor? Yes, but if you end up down 3 with 6 or 7 seconds left, now they're going to foul you. They're not even going to let you get a 3 off.
Maybe.
The point is this.
We don't know that.
When you're in that situation, if you can get an open look, you take it and you don't hesitate.
From 28 feet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
That is a player who can hit a 28-footer.
Sure. What's his percentage from 28 and beyond?
I don't know. Percentages don't matter in a case like this.
That's actually the only thing that matters.
You
literally have the greatest shooter in the history of basketball on the floor.
And they're sitting in his shorts. They're in his shorts.
At that point.
Yes, and the whole point. They didn't leave him. Why do you think they left Jordan alone?
Are you telling me that you couldn't have gotten him open for a 28-footer?
Yes.
I'd rather would have had Steph shoot a 40-footer.
They picked him up at 40.
Jordan Poole shoot a 20.
They picked him up at 40.
And he gave up the ball.
Then they weren't going to leave him.
But did he get the ball back?
They didn't leave him.
But he didn't have a chance to shake free.
He wasn't gonna.
If Jordan Poole pump fakes and drives, Anthony Davis goes with him, Klay Thompson would be open on the trail 3.
You don't know that.
I do know. I know that as much as you know that they would have fouled him down 3 if you would have played the foul game.
I'm not saying I know
that. You
just
said that they would have fouled.
If you get to within 5 seconds, yes, of course they would. They know that you need a 3. In this particular case, with 10 seconds, as you're pointing out, they don't know that you need a 3.
Right.
If you get an open look, none of them are going to be high percentage. What do you think Steph's percentage from 28 is? You think it's better than 50-50?
It's better than Jordan Poole's.
Great, but he had 2 people in his shorts.
At that moment.
Yes.
You don't know what would have happened.
There aren't that many moments left.
Draymond could have set a screen and Steph could have caught and shot from 35.
Well, we could sit here and coulda, shoulda, woulda all night long.
Of course.
The bottom line is in that situation, you're losing with 10 seconds left to go. Your analytics are terrible. You can look up at that point, what was the Lakers' win percentage? Up 3 with 10 seconds to go.
91, 92.
Thank you. So you're in a desperation sensation.
Sure.
And so therefore, if you get a look, you take it. And you do not, in my opinion, you do not, as one of those players, because we do this to players all the time. Boy, you could call timeout. You could have run this. You could have run that. You are making a split-second decision, and you are damn lucky if you get an open look in that situation.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr sat on a podium and said, this was a great look for us. No, it's a low-percentage shot. That's where you're at. You're in a low-percentage situation. You get an open look, you take it. I'd tell Jordan Poole, if this game happened again tonight, you get that same situation, fire away, brother. You are on one tonight. You've hit 6 threes. See if you can hit one more. Shot didn't go in. Again, if we're going to talk about Jordan Poole decision-making, we got all kinds of options. That one, to me, isn't
he played great.
Yeah.
He played a great game. And you could look at the decision that he made on the previous possession where he drove headlong into the lane and threw it up left-handed.
Not good.
That was a worse decision than him shooting a 28-footer.
I agree.
I would agree with that. But with 10 seconds to go in the game, and two of the best shooters in the history of the game on the floor. I don't want Jordan Poole shooting a 28-footer. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and that's
you
fine.
offered your opinion about tomorrow being a must-win. My opinion is Jordan Poole from 28, down 3 with 10 seconds left is not the best shot you could take.
I got no problem with your opinion. I just disagree with it.
Yeah.
That's all. I got no problem with your opinion.
And I disagree with the must-win notion.
No, that's fine. I think it's funny how many times in the history of the NBA playoffs when it gets late, we've watched Michael Jordan, we've watched LeBron James pass the ball for the last shot. Yet, when time comes again for one of these moments, we go, oh, nobody other than the best player can shoot the ball. Yeah, somebody other than the best player can shoot the ball.
Yeah, Robert Horry,
Steve Kerr,
Derek Fisher,
Paxson,
sure,
Ray Allen.
Yeah,
we could go on and on
no
and
doubt.
on. Andrew Wiggins was the one who shot the ball in Sacramento. It didn't go in. The bottom line is the defense. The defense that's playing is thinking the same thing we are. They're going to make the best player get rid of the ball. It's literally the number one thought in the Lakers' head when that possession is coming and the Warriors are coming down the floor down 3. They're thinking, do not let Steph Curry get off a good shot. And a good, smart basketball player, like LeBron is, like Steph is, and like Michael Jordan was, gets rid of the ball to find an open look. And it's exactly what they did. I can live. I can live with that. It was
an open look.
Yes.
From 28 feet.
Yes.
That is that's a low percentage shot.
All three-pointers are.
That's not true.
All
a corner 3 is not a low percentage shot.
You're not going to get a corner 3 in that situation.
You might if Jordan Poole drives the basketball and Anthony Davis comes in to defend him off the dribble. And I would
got 2 ifs.
I would encourage you to look at Tim Legler's tweet because Tim Legler broke it down. Legler broke it down so beautifully.
That's such a different point.
If Jordan Poole drives and the defense collapses, then Klay Thompson is open for a draw and kick 3-point shot. Klay Thompson's a better shooter than Jordan Poole.
2 ifs.
But if they don't collapse, Jordan Poole has a layup. And now you're down 1
and you're still
with
down.
7 seconds left to go.
And in my opinion,
you're in
trouble.
Which is fine. You're in less trouble than if he misses a 3.
I disagree.
You miss the 3, and what happens? Scramble for the rebound.
You lose.
Fight.
Yeah, you
no
lose.
timeout, no jump ball, no foul. You lose.
But if he had driven, then they definitely would have won.
No.
I mean,
your chances of down. What's a better chance? Down 1 with 8 seconds to go
without the ball,
or down or down 3 with 4 seconds to go without the ball.
Well, no. What the better chance?
That's what
is,
happened.
No, the better chance is with 10 seconds with the ball down 3. Take the shot, brother.
The 28-footer.
Yes,
I disagree.
I think 1,000% I'll live and die with that.
We can ask Steve Kerr.
We don't need to. He already answered it last night. That was a great shot. I'm going to ask him about
the philosophical nature of to call timeout or not to call timeout, because when Steph Curry comes across half court and Draymond Green and Jordan Poole are not yet across half court, and it's basically at that point a 3-on-5, and your best player is double teamed in the corner of the half court, was there a thought at that time to maybe call timeout and try something else other than here's Draymond, here's Jordan, 28-foot prayer, no good?
That'll be an interesting question to ask, and I look forward to his answer. But he already said that he liked the shot. 888-957-9570. Josh in Palo Alto. Hey, Josh, what are you doing, man? What do you think?
I just got off work. I agree with you. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Like Steph Curry, he was double teamed. He had to give the ball to Draymond. Draymond saw Jordan Poole. I would have taken that shot if I was Jordan Poole too. I would take that shot. That's a good shot.
I mean,
he hit a shot. He hit a shot earlier on the right wing earlier, 27 feet or about the same distance. Like he hit that shot. That's a good shot. So I agree.
I think of it this way. Josh, thanks. I think of it this way, too. You listen, we're talking about the best basketball players in the world and their mindset. Okay? And I'm forever impressed by this, and some people, others aren't, and that's fine. It's totally fine. But the mentality that's needed for those players to succeed in this arena, okay, to be in a Warrior-Laker LeBron-Steph playoff game, and the arrogance that it takes in order to succeed in front of millions of people watching and thousands in the stands live, you have to have such a confidence level that you're almost a maniac. And then, in a moment like that, we want them to look at the rim with the absolute maniacal confidence that they have and go, I think we should work it around and find something that's 2 feet closer. I really do. I just think we should find something with another person who's 2 feet closer, even though if we do that, it might not happen at all. Because, by the way, how would the criticism go today if Jordan Poole then starts moving the ball or penetrates, and it's one of those situations where you don't even get a shot off at all? My gosh, nothing frustrates a fan base more in the world. But this guy, in that moment, thought, I am shooting well tonight. I am in a flow. Let's roll. Take your shot.
Right.
And he did, and he missed. I can live with that all day long. I can live with that.
I'm not going to die as a result of it.
Not asking you to die.
No, there are other shots that I think that were possible, that were available, and whether or not it was a Steve Kerr timeout to set up a play where maybe you could get a better shot. Maybe you call timeout and you bring in JaMychal Green, a guy who was also very good and very capable from three-point range in that game. Maybe you find a way to draw up a play because as an offense, you've been so good at inbound plays, and yet you have this play in a broken floor situation where you've got 13.8 to go, Steph is double-teamed, and you've got two guys, Draymond and Jordan Poole, 45 feet from the floor, and two other players who are guarded and not a part of the play. And so I look at that final sequence and think the best shot you got was Jordan Poole from 28 feet. I personally would like to see a better shot, a higher percentage shot, even though Jordan Poole is on a heater and he had a great game. I'm not here to say that Jordan Poole is the reason they lost. Poole played great.
Best playoff game this year by far for him.
Yeah, he played awesome in that game, and I think it bodes well for them for the future, but I wonder if there aren't other ways they could have gone about that final sequence.
I also think about the matchup, right? Like driving into the lane against the Lakers is not equal with driving into the lane against the Kings. We watched it all night. I'm not taking it in there in the trees if I'm Jordan Poole. When the hell did that go well last night?
It didn't go well in the previous possession.
No, exactly right.
He threw it up left-handed and got nothing.